We got Agent in the lobby right now. What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Agent versus Mizeree matchup. Hopefully this won't be a miserable match. And we get some exciting scores. Maybe a couple SSs here and there. Who knows? Hey, we got both players in the lobby. Let's go. Hooray. Alright. Looking like probably no warm-up. It's almost likely going straight into the match. I'll get cooked enough in the match. Don't need. He is already ready to be warmed up by the cooking. Is this in the map? Oh, it's a good song. Is that a hidden 2-band coming through from Mizeree? Get that low AR hidden out of here. Agent banned ZT1. I'm not surprised. Agent, not too enthusiastic about high AR and aim. Is that a Nomon 4 pick from Mizeree? That is interesting pick into Agent. Oh, Agent's pick. My bad. That makes a whole lot more sense. That's Agent's pick. Alrighty. Why is this a round of 32 matchup? It's just how the seeding works. Luck of the draw. But yeah. I think in most tournaments it goes like 132 to 31, stuff like that. Is Mizeree, I don't know, maybe they didn't do too well on the qualifiers or something. Or got a lot of good players. I actually don't know. I haven't kept up with the relax scene for a while. Also, don't trust too much what the client is telling you for accuracies right now. They could be both assessing. As you can see right there, just refreshed and gave Agent an SS. These slider streams do not like to keep up with the client. Or the other way around. The client doesn't like to keep up with the slider streams. But I do have the MP link open, so I can give you a accurate call of the accuracy when the map's over. Unsurprisingly, Agent doing very well on this map. I think Agent was 6th seed. Yeah. Yeah, I knew Agent was gonna pick this. That's why I thought it was Mizeree's pick first. That's why I was a bit confused. Looking like a slider break from Agent. Let me see. Yeah, 100. Not sure if it was a slider break or not, but 99.9% act from Agent on that. 99 from Mizeree as well. Not a bad score at all, but hard to keep up with the 100. I think it's one of the harder maps to get act on in this pool. Some of them are very much accessible. I feel like this one's one of the tougher ones to assess. DT Toothpick coming in. Who is ready for quads? And cut streams and quads. Hooray! Everyone's favorite. Let's see how this one goes. Agent picking hidden, Mizeree going with DT only. I feel like the DT only helps a little bit more on flow aim than it would on actual aim. We'll see how this goes. Pretty simple stuff to start off. The really long quads start happening now, though. A little bit of direction changing. Both players holding pretty well. The squares hit by both players as well. I think Mizeree did drop a bit, though, on one of them. Missing the quad a tiny bit. Possibly some slider M's drop there from both sides, but that could be a client issue as well. Yeah, it was. But yeah, Mizeree a bit behind on the accuracy right now. There's another section like that later, though, so... Also, it could change very quickly with accuracies on flow aim. These overlaps are actually really tough. As you can see, Mizeree dropping some accuracy there. Agent holding on very well. Mizeree missing some. Over-aiming a couple of those streams there. Agent dropping a little bit of accuracy. Yeah, I see why a lot of people didn't like this map too much. It's very overlappy, not traditional flow aim style. Both players holding on pretty good accuracy. Mizeree dropping a bunch of 100s though. Another almost 99.9 from Agent. 99.89 ending up with. And Mizeree, 98.88. 1300 combo, but fell apart on the second and third stream sections. Missing a little bit. Making all the difference. It's actually quite a tough map. I wonder who playtested that map. Oh. That was me. My bad. And at a 2-0 from Agent right now. Plenty of time for a comeback. We're going right into next another techie style map for Agent, so this is right up his alley. Could be a bit of missing there at the beginning, not 100% sure. That was just a client thing, but it looked like they missed aim, so both players. Plane did update to 99.5 for Agent, so a bit of an act drop, but nothing too crazy. While Mizeree is actually dropping a whole bunch. Yeah, 98 from the start. Do not want to see that. I think one of the only chances to be Agent on this would be to hold from the beginning. Few slider ins dropped from both players. These are dropping a bit more though. And yeah, it was fake for Agent. We go from low 99 to 99.8. Here we go. Long sliders into the super space linear section. Real challenge is just hitting the slider in with how much you have to do the spacing. But both plays holding on very well. Mizeree's act drops from the beginning, really messing that up here. Agent holding through, looking like a 99.7. Let me check the thing. 99.88 actually. One miss. 99.17 for Mizeree though. Very good score overall. Only 3 misses, 6 100s. But one miss is tough to beat. One miss, 0 100s even. So all slider ends hit. Ooh, the first time I've seen Nomad 1. Nomad 1's a fun map. A little long. But that's typical with Nomad 1 styles. Just your traditional aim with some bursts here and there. No early misses or act drops, so this is just a test of consistency. As I say that, Mizeree possibly missing. But there are plenty of jump sections to make it up on. Ooh, the back and forth is getting Mizeree there, it looked like. Hitting the stars in the verticals though. Both players. Agent possibly dropping the SS? We'll see when it decides to update. That looked like an actual miss there. It was. But Mizeree matching the miss, so Does not make too much of a difference. Agent, despite missing, holding very good accuracy, so... For Mizeree to come back, Agent needs to drop some 100s here and there. But... they're too good for that. Unless... slight missing there, dropped to 100. And here's the long jump section. Both players holding pretty well. Mizeree did drop a miss there. Back and forth, hit, sliders. Couple misses from Mizeree. Unfortunate. But if that act drop is real, it is a lot closer than you might think. Coming into the ending here too, this might actually be very close. What I see on the client. 99.3 to 99.4. One or two misses could make all the difference here, actually. But I think that's just the end of the map, so... yeah. I thought there was one more section. And... yep. Banjo dying. Also, Agent had 99.74, so 99.4 was not real. Two misses, 1 100 to 0 100s from Mizeree, but 7 misses. Just a little bit of misaiming. That's unfortunate.
Why does client have 1 point for Mizeree?
I don't know. GG's. When is the next match? Thanks for playing, guys. Fun match.